thought I would take some time this afternoon and go over the Onyx. It's been a little while since we've talked about it. This is my personal Onyx. She's been with me, what, 2 or 3 years? So she's kind of beat up. We've been around the world together a few times, but we're still hanging tough. Anyway, so the Onyx device was created so it could be like a complete facial in one device, whether you want to use it at home or when you use it when you travel. Of course, I travel incessantly, so mine's used at home and abroad. Which reminds me, first thing, here is, can you see this the little pin hole? That's where you charge. So the plug goes in here and it plugs into like a USB, so not directly into the wall, which is nice. So when you're traveling, you don't have to worry about having like a special adapter to charge your Onyx. First of all, here's your power button. Top, center, right there. So hold that down till it turns on, and it's going to turn on blue. Blue is the first step. So it's like your pre-cleanse if you were getting a professional facial. So in case you didn't know, blue LED is what kills the acne-causing bacteria. So that's an extra perk of step 1. You're also, when you do this, going to feel this plate start to get warm. I like this, especially if I have a lot of like sunscreen or makeup on. I turn it on, and keep in mind your plus and minus buttons at the top control the intensity of the light and of the heat. So if this starts to feel too warm, just push your minus button until it gets more comfortable temperature for you. But you go ahead and put this on your skin, and can you hear that? That's a couple things working in step 1. It's going to be your positive ions that are helping. Okay, so step 1, blue LED, that's what kills the bacteria. This plate gets really warm and it helps to like emulsify the gunk that's on our skin, typically by the end of the day. So especially things like sunscreen, makeup, foundation, moisturizers, thicker stuff. But this is key. To activate the ion technology, you have to hold the device correctly. So what that means is your fingers have to make contact with this outer ring. So once your fingers are touching this outer ring and then you put it on your face, then it's activated. You won't get the same benefit if you're just holding the device like this. But just make sure you kind of have that claw and your hand is touching that ring. Then you'll feel it working. Okay, now we go to step 2. After the blue, just click one more time and you have green. This is everybody's favorite part, and I get it. Basically, that causes the vibration that activates all these bristles on the back. This is completely waterproof. So you'd put your cleanser on this, and then you could massage it in with this side of the device. And I like this because the rounded curves are really good to just get in these places. Under the eye, the crease of your nose. Make sure you get your neck down to your chest, all of this. Yep. So that's step 2. And also step 2 has green LED. Green is good for calming, but I find typically with this step, people just want to stick to the bristle side. Okay, now we're going to move to step 3, which is LED. So step 3, you just click the button, 1, 2, 3, and then you're on the red. Okay, so this step is cool for a couple of reasons. It does 2 really neat things. One, it has microcurrent built into it. So microcurrent is electricity that when your skin has a proper conductor on it, you'll feel little tingles. And it's electricity, and it helps to just lift and sculpt and tighten the muscles underneath our skin. So it has cumulative results, and it's not going to be as strong as like a professional microcurrent treatment you would get at a spa. But for the bit that's in here, doing it a little bit every day as part of your skincare routine does make a difference in the turgor, how your skin feels and how it's lifted and tightened. Now, that having been said, to work well, your skin does need a conductor. So, and the best conductor would be something like, so just to reiterate, you can do the microcurrent with anything on your skin, but to get the best results, you need a good conductor. And an example of a good conductor would be a gel, like an aloe vera gel. So if you have something like that at home, you could put that on your skin and use this for your microcurrent. One thing you need to keep in mind, a couple things, is this plate gets really warm. So just be aware that you can do use your positive to make it warmer or your negative to make it lower, the warmth. But that's also going to affect the intensity of your microcurrent. Anyway, so just keep that in mind. Another thing to keep in mind for the microcurrent to be activated, and this also has the negative ion technology built in, so that's going to help products penetrate. Same as before, you have to be touching this outer ring for that to be activated on your, so then you'll feel it. Oh, you'll feel it, yes. So holding it like this, the plate's still going to be warm, but you're not going to activate the ions or the microcurrent. Oh, I will add real quick. For microcurrent, it's best to use upward strokes. Yeah, we want to work with the direction we would love our face to be. Up, 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 up. Yep. So if you chose to utilize the microcurrent part of the device with a gel, obviously when you completed your couple of minutes of microcurrent, you would rinse that off. Okay, so now you have a clean slate, you have no products on your skin. At that point, you could put your nighttime serums on, your lotion, your moisturizers, whatever you're gonna finish the day with, and you would still stay on step 3. Hold it like this and do your upward strokes, because those negative ions are gonna help those products penetrate your skin deeper. So in the beginning, the ions were drawing impurities out, but now we're putting stuff in our skin that we want to stay and absorb, and that's what this step is going to do. Yes. But you got to be holding, don't forget, you got to be holding that rim. Put your, whatever you're finishing the day with, put that on, and then just take your time. Yeah, it feels good, it's warm, and it's going to help your products absorb and be more effective. And lastly, we have step 4, purple, which actually I shouldn't call it step 4, because by the time you get through step 3, your facial's pretty much complete. But what step 4 is, or the 4th button push, you have the purple LED. So purple would be a combination of the red and the blue light together. So maybe you're like, I don't know which one I need, or maybe I need both. You could just give yourself a nice LED treatment. Go to the last step, put on your product, relax, this plate's warm, it's going to be warm, and just give yourself an LED treatment with the purple. But if you know for sure you want to target acne or anti-aging, then I would either just stick with red or blue. But if you're indecisive, just skip to step 4 and you've got some purple LED. Okay, a couple things to add. 1, this is waterproof. So yes, you can keep it in your shower. The only thing I will add is when you get your Onyx, it's going to come with a magnetic ring, and I can't find mine right now. I wish I could find it so I could show you. Anyway, the magnetic ring comes off, and you can put a makeup wipe on top of this, and the magnetic ring holds it in place. I only bring that up because magnetic ring is not waterproof. It will get rusty if you leave it in the shower. But if you're not even using it, just take the magnetic ring off. This can stay in your shower, no problem. Another thing I'm going to throw in there is I had this intentionally made black so that boys would pick it up and use it. I thought if it's pink or purple, it's like my teenage son going to want to pick this up to wash his face. I don't know. Anyway, so it's black, so guys use it. And not that guys can't use pink stuff, but you know, it's, I found that the men in my life are more likely to just pick this up and use it because it's black.